What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Abby Boo. Hey, Miss Creole. Me. How y'all doing? What's good with y'all? So look, right. All right. I don't know how to do this thing. I was told that when you're doing a mukbang, people want to see, the food. So I got some crab legs. All right. These are jumbo crab legs. I had a taste for some crab. Now y'all know that I'm right here in Maryland where, Eastern Shore, y'all know they have Maryland crabs and all of that, but it's the off season. So during the off season, if I have a taste for some crabs, I will go and just get some crab legs. And it's this place that I like to go. And that's where I went today. That's why I'm so late. Cause honey, to get there and get back, child. But yeah, so I got me some crab legs. So I figured I would eat my crab legs and talk to y'all and do me a little mini mukbang. I call it a mini mukbang because, honey, I done looked at a couple of them mukbang videos. Child, that's a lot. They got a lot going on with them mukbang videos. Number one, that shit is expensive. The 20 lobster tail in 10-minute challenge. Do you know how much lobster tails cost? You got about 20 of them? Child, I can't afford to be in the mukbang community. I can't afford it. So y'all can get this good little mini mukbang, honey. Me and my little crab legs. And we're going to talk about what's going on today. What's going on with y'all today? Everybody have a good day? Hey, Belize. How you doing, girl? Who else came through here? Y'all know Belize. Belize, you cutting up tonight. You know they, we got a new episode of what's that show we look at? Chasing Dallas. Your advantage plans are down. Child, I was looking at Matlock. Y'all know I love my Matlock. So Matlock is on, but I just had to silence it. Hey, David, what's up? Child, you ain't the only one. Hey, Nicole, you are not the only one. You want some seafood too, Miss Creole? I just had a taste. I said, you know what? I'm going to ride on down. To the little spot. Get me some crab legs. I can eat crab. Let me tell y'all something. I can eat crabs every day. I love crab. I love seafood. Crab, shrimp, scallops, oysters. What's funny is I'm not a big fish eater. I like all kinds of seafood, but I'm not real big on fish. Hey, Shonda, how you doing, boo? I did not get any shrimp today. I did not. I thought about it. I was sitting there and I was looking at it, but I didn't get any shrimp today. All I have is this little crab, honey. I got me a little crab. Now, the screen is a little bit further away than it normally is, so that's why y'all gonna see me doing like this because I'm blind. Even with my glasses, I'm blind. Hey, pretty Dos Santos. You new to the room? Welcome. You know what, Abby? Don't do me like that. Don't do me. You allergic to shellfish? Oh. Girl. James is allergic. Spilly boy, he's allergic to shellfish, honey. And the first time I met him, we went to get something to eat. And I ordered me some crab legs, and I didn't know. I didn't know he had the allergy at first. And he didn't say nothing at first. He said, oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. I said, I wouldn't have, you know what I mean? Because for some people, the allergies are real bad. And let me tell you something. My grandmother had a shellfish allergy. Let me tell you what my grandmother would do. Honey, my grandmother would take a Benadryl and eat her crabs anyway. She said, let me tell you what I'm not about to do. I'm not about to stop eating my crab legs, honey. Because she developed it late. You know, she would take a Benadryl and eat them damn crabs. Belize. There you go already. I did not see Jocelyn Savage new wig. I mean, I did see it, but I did not, I didn't pay no whole lot of attention. I saw her coming out that courtroom running from her family. Look, I know it's hard, and I'm on the outside looking at, but they need to just leave that girl alone. She is still under the spell, and she don't want to have nothing to do with y'all. And you're not going to make her, like ambushing her, rolling up on her is not going to make her want to come home any faster. I know it's a hard thing to hear. I know it's a harder thing to do. The good news is that he's in jail and he is not abusing her anymore. If you truly believe that this man was abusing her, yeah, she's still under his spell, but hell, he in jail. She'll figure it out one day, just like Azriel figured it out. She'll figure it out when the money run out. I mean, I'm just saying. Child. Hey, Chocolate Bay. Hey, Boom. Not an EpiPen. I'm telling you, that's what my grandmother would do. She would take the Benadryl, and then she wouldn't tell us, so we wouldn't know, right? You like, Grandma, you been eating crabs. No good, well, your ass ain't supposed to be eating no crabs. But she would eat them crabs, honey. Hey, who was that? Somebody just said, hey, really be in chat. Who was that? Hold on. I don't want to touch my mouse because my hands are messy. Hey, Yolanda, whoever that was, I apologize. Hold on. I'm going to scroll it back up in a second. Right now, I got crab all on my fingers. I'm going to scroll it back up in a second. I don't want to not speak to you. Hey, Mama 6. Hey, boo. The salt from sunflower seeds make my lips itch and swell up. You know what? If I eat too much, like the David's sunflower seeds, if I eat too much, because when I was in high school, I was addicted to them damn things. You hear me? And if I ate too much at one time, my lips would swell up. But just a little bit, I was fine. But if I ate like a whole bag at one time, which I did a lot, child, that ain't stopped me from eating them damn things, though. I used to love them. I was addicted. You get me? A bag of David's sunflower seeds and a Pepsi. I was good. Honey, I was good. I wouldn't even eat dinner. I'd be full. And a bag of salt and vinegar potato chips. Girl, if I could take salt and vinegar potato chips out of my past and have all of them calories back, child, I'd probably be about 5 sizes smaller. Well, not 5 sizes, I'm exaggerating. But salt and vinegar potato chips. The devil. The devil. Hey, this is Kool-Aid and Lisa. I see y'all out there house hunting, honey. Hey, Simone. That ain't, look, don't get discouraged. I looked at 1 million houses before I bought my house. And I saw some duds, honey. I saw some duds. So don't get discouraged while y'all out there looking for them houses, honey. Y'all will find the right one. You'll know it when you see it. Girl, salt and vinegar chips. The devil. Okay. Oh, that was you? Okay, that was you, Mama 6. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Y'all know I don't want to miss nobody. I don't want nobody to feel bad. It is crazy, DC Kool-Aid. It is crazy. And it's easy to get discouraged, but don't. And you know, you drinking. Girl. And don't get, and I'll be honest, I put a couple of contracts down that weren't accepted, and that's frustrating. When you finally do find a house, you put it in the contract, and then your contract doesn't get accepted, and they go with somebody else. That's frustrating as well, because then you got to start all over again. But I had a good realtor who stuck with me, and it took me a while. Like, I feel bad for people who have to find something immediately, because it took me a while. It took me a while. Cheese popcorn mixed with what? What you mixing cheese popcorn with, y'all? Hey, Miss Mars. Hey, Shan. I ain't seen you in a while. You know what? Now I'm going to put a shower in my car, child. No, I have not tried B-Love sauce. You know what? I think I might order me some for summer, like for real crabs. Then again, she uses the sauce for crab legs, doesn't she? Maybe I do. I don't know. But I'm going to order me some. Because I hear it's always sold out. So I guess it's better to just go to her website and order it. Hey, Snack in the Meal. What's up, boo? Really? Jimmy John's? I have not, you know what? I went to Jimmy John's one time and I didn't like their sandwiches, so I've never been back. But I'll try the salt and vinegar chips now. Hey, LQ, how you doing? Girl, these crab legs are some kind of good. I ain't lying. Butter popcorn with Reese's Pieces. Now, I don't really like Reese's Pieces, but my mama would try that. My mother love popcorn, child. Popcorn with salt and vinegar chips. Okay. Hey, it's just saying. Let me tell you what my problem with Jimmy John's was. And then we ain't even got to my topics yet. We'll get to the topics. My problem when I tried Jimmy John's was the bread was so damn thick. It wasn't hardly no meat on there. Then they charged me extra for more meat. I said, hell, there ain't hardly no meat on here to begin with. You gonna charge me for more damn meat and you ain't even got nothing on here to begin with? Child. So yeah, that was my problem. And I was just like, for the money, I just didn't feel like I got my money worth. I mean, the sandwich itself tasted okay, but I just figured for the money. You know what I mean? I wasn't getting my money's worth. Well, hey, so, story time with Shay Johns. Okay with the new name? The bread was still. Hey, Miss Hart. Love crab legs, don't like Jimmy John's. See? I'm with you. So, look, y'all. Something happened today. You know how I don't put people on pedestals. Let me be clear when I'm getting ready to say that. But you know how you look at people and you feel like you look at them and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so great. Look at that. You know, that's blah, blah, blah. You know, you look at people or you look at situations and then when you realize the situation isn't what it's cracked up to be, you feel disappointed. So that happened to me today. You like the BLT every once in a while? The Jimmy John's you went to suck because there's always an overabundance of meat on my, well, I'm going to have to go to the one down there because the one up here. And like I said, you ain't got to burn me twice. I haven't been back. Maybe I just had a bad sandwich maker. I don't know, but you ain't got to burn me twice. What's up, Angel from Brooklyn? Hey, boo. You're allergic to seafood. That's right. You told me that before that you're allergic to seafood. I'm a pro. Yeah, I'm a pro because I love crabs. Plus, I grew up. I mean, this is where I grew up. When people say, I don't like crabs, that's too much work. I'm like, child, whatever. When crab season starts, I'm gonna get some crabs and let y'all see me eat crabs, honey. So that's what happened to me today. Hey, Lori Sullivan, how you doing, boo? Damn, I'm almost done. Dang. I didn't get a lot. I just had a little taste. Little light. Not a lot. But so that's what happened to me today. So I woke up today, you know, and I was looking through my little celebrity blogs, vlogs, whatever. And I came across a story that really, really disappointed me. Lena Waithe and her wife getting divorced, honey. Now, mind you, her and her wife ain't been married but 2 months. But prior to them getting married, they were very much that black love type couple. You know what I'm saying? From the outside, clearly from the outside. So they got married. They snuck away. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. They snuck away during the holidays and got married, right? 2 months ago. So like around Thanksgiving-ish. Hold on. I forgot something. Forgot my cracker. So they snuck away. See, I don't have a shit. I just have to do it on here. They snuck away and got married back in, like I said, around the holidays, around November-ish. Went to San Francisco. Didn't tell nobody. Didn't have no big, ceremony. They just went off and got married. So we found out today that they filed for divorce. I said, well, goddamn. Y'all just got married. I just saw you talking about it on Ellen. You was all lovey-dovey. Everything was good. So when I first heard it, I said, now, how you gonna marry somebody and then 2 months later, y'all getting divorced? Now, we know what happens all the time. But usually that's what couples that should have never got married to begin with. They were just getting married thinking that it was going to fix something, right? And so now I'm getting a little bit more information, and I'm thinking that's probably exactly what happened. So the rumor is, allegedly, that that Lena Waithe cheated on her wife with the star of Harriet, that woman that don't none of y'all like, the lady that, that y'all don't like because y'all said she made all them nasty comments about black women. That is who Lena Waithe allegedly had an affair with, and that's why her marriage ended. Now, I'm going to tell y'all how I think this went down. How I think this went down was Lena Waithe got caught cheating. And in an effort, Andy, stop it! And in an effort to try to, get back with the wife, get back in her good graces, she said, let's get married. And so they went off and got married. And Lena Waithe was probably still messing with that chick. Either she was still messing with that chick and got caught, or her wife either A, couldn't get over the affair, or B, found some more information. You think they'll get back together? Child. But I just said, I felt really bad because, like I said, I like Lena Waithe. I really do. I like her. She's talked to me a couple of times. Like, she's responded to a couple of my tweets. She's talked to me on Twitter before. She's retweeted some of my stuff. You know what I mean? I always appreciate that because I did a review for Boomerang when it first came. I didn't do the whole season, but I did like the debut. And she thanked me for reviewing it. And she retweeted my review. And something else I said, and she responded to it. So I was like, okay, cool, all right. But I like her. I mean, I just like her. So I was a little disappointed to hear that, y'all. I was a little disappointed to hear that. I mean, again, like I said, I don't put people on pedestals, and I know everybody, ain't nobody above bad behavior. But I'm just a little surprised, that's all. I mean, not surprised. Disappointed. You know what, Shawnette? She said the blog says she moved in with Harriet. Oh, they said there was a multiple affairs, that Cynthia was the most famous. Oh, so she is a serial cheater. Simone, you just don't like nobody. You just don't like nobody. What was wrong with her wanting people to support the Rich Black Asians movie? Why? I thought that was a fun movie. I thought it was cute. I thought it was a funny little movie. I watched that movie. I was on a flight when I watched that movie. I was flying somewhere. I watched that movie on a flight to somewhere. Was it when I went to Kenya? Somewhere I flew. I watched that movie. I see Xavier Lena is a hoe. I didn't know she was a hoe now. I didn't know that. Hey, what's up, Lamont? How you been doing, boo? I don't know if Asians support black movies, Simone. I don't know all Asians. I'm naturally fabulous. Hey, I'm naturally fabulous. Yes, it's Friday Eve. Hallelujah. But this is what I'm saying. Okay. Listen, y'all. I'm as pro-black as the next person, okay? But Lena Waithe is in Hollywood. Maybe these were some of her friends and some of her colleagues. Hey, Joyce, that made the movie, and that's why she wanted people to go out and support it. You understand what I'm saying? It may not be, oh, black people, white people. It might be, these are my friends who made this movie. I think y'all should go support it. That's how I see it. I don't know. I can't. Damn it. I need something hard. I hate to keep putting it on my table, but I'm making a mess. Why is this thing not breaking? There we go. There we go. Ouch. There we go. Oh, it's Friday for you. Tomorrow you off. Oh, for your tomorrow's your birthday, Asia. Happy birthday. Let's say everybody say happy birthday to Asia. Happy early birthday. All these damn Sagittarius is around me, child. Oh, happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday to to Diana. That is Diana of the Supremes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yolanda is Yolanda. Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do. Hey. Therefore, stop with the people of. Okay, I missed the first part of what you said, Simone. I'm gonna have to scroll back up, child. You going off about something? Almost made a mess, girl. I couldn't drop that. That was a big old chunk of meat, honey. Came out this leg, honey. Oh, it is Aquarius season. That's right. It is Aquarius season. We have switched over. My bad. One of my friends is an Aquarius. Lord, he'd have cussed me out if he had heard me just now. Whatever. You ain't joking, Chocolate Bay. You ain't joking, and you ain't wrong. We all need a little chunk of meat, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with a little chunk of meat. Yes, baby. Lamont, this is like a little mini mukbang, because like I was saying at the beginning of this, I can't afford to do all that other mukbang. They be eating 20 lobster legs and 20 pounds of crab legs. I can't afford all that. No, ma'am. So this is a little mini mukbang. This is just a little light. This is a little light. Just got me had me a taste for some crabs. So I got me a little crab leg, I didn't even get that many crab legs. I only got 2 pounds. I'm almost done eating the crab legs. It's because it wasn't that much. I just had a little taste. Hopefully this will do me for a while. You're gonna do a mukbang? Chocolate Bay, you gonna do a mukbang? What you gonna mukbang, boo? Popeye's chicken? Sorry, y'all. That's a little inside joke. You know what, Mama Six? I don't do catfish. That's what I was saying earlier. I love seafood, but for some reason, fish isn't my thing. I'll eat salmon and tuna. It's like I do one extreme or the other, honey. I don't do a whole lot of fish. I don't know what it is that fish don't really do it for me. You do a mukbang of 20 pieces of $5 nuggets. Crawfish. I like crawfish. Hey, Eshaw. I'm not playing with the what? I said that, Abby. I said I don't really do fish, but I like salmon and I like tuna. That's what I said. But that's really it. That's the only fish I really eat, salmon and tuna. Chocolate Bay, you should invite me over. We do the mukbang together. You invite me over. I'll come and do the mukbang with you. Yes. Look at this meat. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Yes. Look at that. Oh, man. I don't even know how good this looks. Yes. Yeah. Hey, Jaden. Hey, boo. I love crawfish. Yeah, well, from down south. Yeah, I know y'all eat crawfish all the time. So y'all eat crawfish like we eat crabs up here during crab season. Like, it ain't shit for me to eat crabs. I can eat crabs every day. Like, it ain't. And I used to work where my school was when I worked in DCPS. Jay didn't know because I used to teach at the school Jada went to. Jay didn't know we was right down there on the wharf. I would get off work, go to the wharf, give me some crabs, and head on home, honey. I would do that daily. Daily. I didn't even have to move my car. Well, I'm exaggerating. I did have to move my car. But if I wasn't lazy, I didn't have to move my car. But because I'm lazy, I did have to move my car. But see, people say that. I ain't no problem. Look, give me some crabs, give me a beer, give me the TV. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. See, y'all, whatever. Crabs are not all that work for no little child, please. I love it. I can eat crabs all day. Well, I'm exaggerating. I keep exaggerating today, but I can eat crabs. Hey, Shell, what's up, boo? See, Abby know. Abby from down by the water. I made you want to go get some crabs, Shawnette, and some shrimp. Ouch! I just bit my damn tongue. I just bit my damn tongue. What am I gonna do about the shit now? Look at that. Look at that meat. Woo doggy. Oh, I'm sorry, Lamone. You allergic to shellfish? Oh. Hey, what's up, James? James allergic to shellfish too, y'all. And look, James allergic to shellfish, but one of his favorite places to go eat is the damn Red Lobster. And I be telling him, you better keep your ass out that damn Red Lobster. They're gonna mess around one day and cook your chicken and that fish grease and that shrimp grease, get your ass messed up. So that was Lena Waithe, y'all. Like I said, I was disappointed, but I didn't know she was a hoe. Xavier gave me a whole new insight. He said, Lena Waithe is a hoe. I didn't know she was a hoe like that. I did not know. Well, if that's the case, then I guess she'd been caught cheating before. All these people in here allergic to fish. That's interesting. What kind of beer my brother swears the Michelob with lime is the best? Look, let me tell you what I need to have. Because I'm not a big beer drinker, okay? So when I drink beer, this is what I need to have. I need to have me either a Miller Genuine Draft or a Corona. That's it. And what I do is give me the 22 ounce Miller Genuine Draft 22 ounce or a Corona. Because that's really the only time I drink beer. I'm not a big beer drinker. But when I'm eating some crabs, but it has to be the summer. Like, I didn't want a beer tonight. I didn't crave a beer tonight. Because I don't do it with the crab legs. But when I get me some regular Chesapeake Bay crabs, baby. And then ain't nothing better than eating the remnants that fell off in the butter while you was eating. There's some good stuff right here. There's some good stuff right here. Hey, what's up, Rochelle? How you doing, boy? You like Corona with a lime and salt? Not even a filet of fish from McDonald's, and that ain't even real. Okay. Now, you know, if the filet of fish from McDonald's get your allergies messed up, and you know you have an extreme allergy. Corona with a splash of grenadine. Okay. I like my dark liquor too, but I don't know. It's something about crabs because I grew up. That's how I grew up. And like when growing up, my mother would buy live crabs and we would cook them. And my mother always cooked crabs with beer. Instead, you don't put water on crabs, you put beers, that seasoning on them crabs, baby. So I very seldom buy live crabs, but when I do, that's how I cook mine. I cook mine with beer seasoning. You know what? That DBOE, you crack me up every time I see you. He can't do DBOE. He's allergic to shellfish. He can't do a crab leg mukbang. He can't do a lobster tail mukbang. He can't do none of that. Ooh, Chocolate Bay. I would love to taste your mama or your grandmama's gumbo. It ain't nothing like tasting somebody gumbo who like really, you know, from that area. I mean, it's like anything else. When you taste something that's made by the person that's native to that area, it ain't nothing like it. I'm so we about to make you run to the liquor store. We have to run to the liquor store. Right. Debo trying to take you out. You trying to take me out, bitch. You be scared to cook live what? Crabs? You scared to cook live crabs? Ain't nothing to be scared of. Ain't nothing to be scared of. What's funny though is when one gets out and that thing get the running across the kitchen floor, it ain't going nowhere. It ain't, because the way my parents' kitchen was, because it wasn't one of those big open kitchens, right? So it was a door on, like, it was a regular door, like a swinging door on one side of the kitchen. And then my dad had put like a sliding door on the other side of the kitchen because my parents don't have central air. So, you know, you would close the rooms off because they have window units. Because he said ain't nobody tearing up his damn house. But anyway, that's another look, my dad is a mood. Okay. My dad is a whole mood. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day about my dad. Okay. But so whenever we would get the live crabs, we would always close the doors just in case one got out and got to scurrying across that floor, baby. And I feel like one always got out. But he ain't go nowhere. You need a good, hey, B-Lo, you need a good recipe for some gumbo. I love you. I would never, you never want to harm James. Yeah, no, we're not harming. We're not going to harm James. I was telling them earlier, Spiller Boy, that the first time I met you, when I ordered my food and I got my crab legs, that's when I found out you had the, hold on, y'all. What I just dropped on the floor? Was that the mouse I just dropped? I feel like I just dropped the. I did just drop the mouse, and now I don't see it. Lord, you know I can't see over my breast. When I look down, I just see my breast. Child, I gotta find the mouse for the damn computer, honey. How long do you cook the live crabs till they stop? Till they stop moving? Because when you first put them in there, you hear them scraping. You hear all of this noise. You hear them scraping at the pot. When you stop hearing them move, they done. Yep. And you know, crabs turn red too. So once they're red, you know that orangish red color, they're done. When I was 5, my mom made me carry the live crab bag as punishment, and the crabs were coming out the bottom. That's not funny. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed at your story. I will only eat legs now, and I'm 41. Oh, child. I think I've been nipped by a crab or two in my life because my mother used tongs. But like my father would pick them up. My father would pick them up and throw them right in the pot. I'd be like, okay, playing. They turn red when they're done. Yeah. Yep. Brag, why don't you? Remember the evening. Look, it ain't nothing to brag about. Trust me. Sometimes I would like to look down and see something other than my friend. Okay. My friend is allergic. She can't step onto it. Oh, she can't. Oh, wow. That's somebody that's really, really allergic. Like when I go out to eat, my aunt she's developed a shellfish allergy late in life. And I'll be like, Lord, please don't let that be my fate. But anyway, so whenever we go out to eat, she always has to ask. Like if we go to a restaurant that has seafood on the menu, she always has to ask, do they cook it separate? Because even if her chicken is cooked in the grease, you know, or on the same grill, people don't think about that either. If it's cooked on the same grill, it could be, it could set her off. I kill my lobster quickly before I boil it, so it won't suffer. I'm such a soft. Oh, Asia. Now see, I know that's what I've never cooked. I'm not as big into lobster as I am into crabs. And I've never cooked the live lobster. I've had live lobster, like, you know, at a restaurant, you pick one, but I've never cooked one myself. Give me a second, y'all, and then we're gonna talk about Antonio Brown. Let me go and that's another reason why I went and got me some crabs today, because it's tomorrow is trash day, so that way it won't be sitting in my damn trash for the next however many days. But yeah, I got an update on the Antonio Brown story. Y'all know we was talking about Antonio Brown yesterday, and I told you there was an arrest warrant. I think he was actually arrested today, but I got the story. I'm sure y'all have gotten the story too, but we'll talk about the story. Hold on, let me get this and let me go wash my hands real quick. Look at that. Look at that carnage. That ain't nothing left. It's just carnage. Look at that. Carnage. Now, what I don't have, I hate that I don't have, is lemon juice, because, you know, lemon juice cuts the smell. And I don't have any. Y'all, I really did lose my mouse. I don't know where my mouse is for the damn computer. I heard it fall on the floor, but I don't know where. It must be underneath my coffee table. It must have bounced under the coffee table, honey, because I don't see it. And that's the only place it could be, is under the damn coffee table. I'm going to have to look for it when I get off the damn computer. Because y'all not going to see my fat ass rolling around on this floor looking for no damn mouse. Okay? Ugh. That's my work table, y'all, where I be grading papers. And you know how you have a table and then it just ends up being a junk table? So that's really my work table. That's ended up being my junk table because I keep it up and it end up with a bunch of stuff. Whew. Okay, y'all. Really jaded. Check my bosom. It's not here. Some people have a bad allergic reaction if you kiss them after consuming shellfish. You know, little baby, there's so many different places I could go with that statement. But I'm going to just leave it right there. I'm going to just leave it. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to leave it right there. Jaded, you know what? For a gay man, you love you some breasts, okay? Because you always talk about people's breasts. You love you some body, arty. It ran off. It ran off. It didn't want to be here no more. I don't want to be here anymore. Your grandmother kept her wallet and a 357 Magnum in her bosom. Oh, child. Let me tell you something. My sister keeps everything in her damn breast. I'm like, she just be pulling shit out. I'm like, what the hell? What do you, what? She keep her lighter, her wallet, her credit cards. Hell, now that she got the baby, she probably got his damn diaper bag in there. I don't know. More V-neck t-shirts for Really B. Look, to quote Abby, listen. I do have V-neck t-shirts. Did I have on a V-neck t-shirt, Jada, when we went out? I was showing cleavage when me and Jada was hanging out. Hey, Miss Sexy Aquarius. How you doing, boo? I keep reaching for the mouse, y'all. I keep reaching for the mouse, but it is somewhere over there, and I'm not. Actually, from this angle, y'all can't see me if I get down on the floor and look for that damn mouse. But it's all good. Now, your grandma... See, I can't scroll up because I can't... Well, yeah, I can use mine. I never use this, but anyway. Shoot. So, here's the Antonio Brown story, right? I got the update. Y'all might have gotten the update already, but I got the update. So the Antonio Brown story, the update is he moved from Los Angeles. He had he was living on the West Coast. He hired a moving company to move him to Florida. He was moving back to Hollywood, Florida. That's where he's from, that area, the Miami area of Florida. And when the moving van, arrived with his things, his bill was something like $4,000. He refused to pay the bill, but then wanted the man to take his stuff off the truck. And the man was like, I'm not about to unload this truck with all your stuff and you don't want to pay me. Like, I'd be stupid. Because if you don't want to pay me before you get your stuff, then once you get your stuff, you really don't want to pay me. You always showing the girls off. I'm always showing the girls off too. When I go out, I'm home. I got on a t-shirt. So the guy wouldn't take his stuff off the truck. So then, hey Rain, how you doing, boo? My friend keeps coins. I was like, how the hell you keep them coins? Oh, child. Oh, Miss Aquarius, your birthday is coming up. Okay. So from what I've read or what I gathered from the story was that at some point Antonio Brown tried to accost the man. And then I want to say he ended up getting his friends to help him get some of his stuff off the truck anyway. Some craziness like that. So remember last night we were talking about maybe it's some mental illness, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I mean, once I got this whole story, I was like, that just sounds like somebody who ain't want to pay for a service he received and acted like a damn fool. I don't know if that's mental illness, y'all. I don't know if that's mental illness or if that's diva-like behavior. And we were having that conversation last night about whether it was a mental illness or whether it was diva. You know what I'm saying? And I still don't know the damn answer. But that just sounds real diva-like to me. How, first of all, you'll probably throw away $4,000 at the strip club. Let's be clear. And that man packed up your whole house and moved your house cross country. I don't think $4,000 is that ridiculous. Hell, I have some friends that spent $400 or $500 moving from DC to Philadelphia, and that's a 2-hour drive. So I don't think that was a ridiculous to pay. And from the business owner side of it, was that his balance was $4,000? Because I know you made that man put down a deposit or something. Like, I know that must be what he had left. That was what he still owed you. Because he had to have put down some sort of deposit. I just can't believe you just didn't make him pay nothing. Okay, all these Aquariuses up in the house. He threw a brick at the people's truck and made, yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did. Thank you, Shada. Y'all, thank y'all. Y'all be helping the sister out. Hey, Miss Old School, how you doing, boo? Yeah, that's what he did. I knew he threw something. He threw something. Then there was something else about he was trying to get his friends to help him get the stuff off the truck. Child, it really, to me, once I read the rest of the story, it just came off as some very diva-like behavior to me. Y'all know what I'm saying? Right. You know, you spent $400 moving 30 minutes away. He moved from California to Florida. So that $4,000 had to be what he still owed. You know what I mean? It couldn't possibly be what the total amount was. Y'all, my tongue, you remember, y'all know I bit my tongue. My tongue is I'm doing pretty good. It's almost Friday, honey. It's been a pretty decent week for me. I had a lot. The beginning of the week, I had like a to-do list out the door, and I have conquered most of it. The biggest thing I still have left on my to-do list is that Monday is the end of the semester, and I have grades due. But I'm pretty, like, I'm not, they'll be done. They'll be done. All these Aquariuses in the room. Okay, I see y'all. So yeah, so that was the Antonio Brown update, y'all. Now look, this last little bit of story, I think me and El Teddy might talk about a little bit this weekend when we do over on the Teacher Project 2.0. We might talk about school safety. That might be based on this story. We may talk about school safety this week. But I don't know if you guys heard about, for those of you who watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Sierra from the show Sierra Glam Shop. And if you look at Love and Hip Hop New York, she was on this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop New York because she went to Erica Mena's wedding, her and Carly. So, yeah, you're charged by that miles and the hours it took exactly. So I know that thing cost, $4,000 was probably the balance that he owed. Where is my damn mouse? I really must have it really must be underneath that damn table. It really. So her daughter, hey Retro Babe, coupon deals. Yesterday was your birthday. Y'all were partying. Where we at partying? You on your channel party? Well, happy birthday. Everybody say, all these Aquariuses. So everybody say happy birthday to Retro Babe. Yes, Retro Babe. Birthday in his house. So, Sierra, okay, so from the story that I gathered, there was some girls. Sierra's daughter is 14 years old, and she goes to one of the better high schools in Atlanta, at least according to what I read. I don't know nothing about Atlanta, so I can't say for certain. You and my mama love Dasani Water, Really Be, and I love Great Value. Well, this isn't Dasani Water, but this is tea. But I do like Dasani. I will get Dasani, Aquafina, or Deer Park, whichever one is on sale. That's who I buy. Whichever one out of those three that's on sale, that's what I buy. Your daughter's a senior in high school and you have 2 college kids. 2 in college? Girl, you working just to pay somebody's college tuition, child. Unless they got scholarships. If they got scholarships, that's a beautiful thing. So, according to what I've read, Sierra's daughter called her. She's 14 years old. She's in high school. And she must be like a freshman. And she called her mother and told her mother, that she needed her to come up to the school because it was this girl that was bothering her. She had been cyberbullying her. And she was worried that, an altercation would ensue. According to Sierra, now I'm going to tell you, I don't believe all of this, but I'm going to tell you what she said. According to Sierra, she told her daughter, go tell somebody in charge, go tell an authority figure. Get that seasoning under my nails. That's the only thing about, I have to wash my hands again. But eventually the girl cornered her in the bathroom. Then the girl's mother was up at the school, and somehow the girl's mother then got past security, whatever, got to the school and was in the bathroom with the daughter, and they ended up jumping Sierra's daughter. Sierra was on the news. It was actually a news. Because she said then the school didn't even want to do a police report, and they didn't want to call it battery, right? There are a lot of layers to this as it relates to school activity and all that. It's a lot of layers to this. But she did end up calling the police. She did file a police report. She did end up, somehow it got to the news. I don't know if the news got footage because, somebody had it on the gram. So I don't know if the news found out that way or how they found out. And she was on TV speaking on it, and she was saying how, she want to know how a grown woman got past security and got in there, and what kind of grown woman would beat up a 14-year-old child. Like what? And again, I don't know, we're getting her side of the story. We don't know what started the altercation. I'm not defending anybody's behavior. Let me be clear. But what I am saying is there are always, especially working in a school, I know there are always two sides to the story. And her daughter is saying that she don't know why these girls wanted to beat her up, and she don't know what happened. And then we'll get to the bottom of the story, and maybe her daughter started it. I'm not saying her daughter deserved to get beat up. That's not what I'm saying. Please don't take what I'm saying. All I'm saying is right now, all I have is Sierra's side of the story. And of course, in Sierra's version, her daughter's innocent, and her daughter was not the aggressor, and her daughter didn't do anything wrong. And that may be the truth. I'm just saying right now, I don't have the other side of the story. Couldn't have been my daughter, wouldn't be no interviews, and mama's ass is mine. Okay. The school would be to blame if something happened to that child. Mm-hmm. I saw it on the news. How did the parents get into the bathroom? She went past security. Now, let me say this to you guys. In some schools, let me preface by saying that, in some schools, it's not as hard as you might think. Sad but true. Now, when I worked in DCPS, you weren't getting in that building. You weren't. There's a security guard at the door. There's a metal detector at the door, and you're going through that metal detector, and you are going to be directed directly into the office to sign in and find out what it is that you need. If you decide to take a hard left instead of a right into that office, security going to be on your ass. So 99.99999% of the time, that's the case in a DCPS. I see DCPS, District of Columbia Public School. Now, the county where I currently work, not so much. And honestly, it could happen at my school where I am now. It could happen. Nowadays, you have to put like 50 disclaimers on the story. Yeah, because, I don't want nobody saying I'm defending this, and I'm saying, I'm just telling y'all what I know, and it's all allegedly. I would have been on 30 days suspension from my job for beating up that mom. Well, right. And see, that's what I'm saying, Miss Sexy Aquarius. That's part of the reason why I prefaced that statement with that I only have one side of the story, because I did see where they're saying that Sierra's daughter was the aggressor. Now, of course, Sierra's going to say that her daughter is not the aggressor. That's what most parents would say. Even if there's audio proof, I've had parents sit in a room with me. Like when I was an administrator, I've had parents sit in a room with me and their child say, no, Ma, I started the fight. And the parents still defending their child. I'm like, did you not hear your child admit that they started that fight? Well, they must have been provoked. No, they just told you. They started the fight. Like, child. I would have went full Detroit. I was parking my car yesterday morning and had to stop 5 little boys from robbing and getting ready to jump. Oh, I'm so glad. Hey, Danny, I'm so glad you were there. Oh, wow, Shawnette. See, I'm telling you. Oh, it's cool, Danny. I understand, boo. Let me tell y'all something. When I worked at the charter school, we had to change our whole handbook to include cyberbullying because our handbook did not include cyberbullying. And what happened was a lot of times stuff starts on the internet. Stuff starts on Instagram, on Twitter. They don't use Facebook no more, but when they was using Facebook, and before that, honey, MySpace. But we didn't really have as many problems in the school with the MySpace stuff spilling over into the school. Not like we do now with Twitter and Instagram and all of that. And we ended up having to change the handbook because so much stuff would start on the internet and it would spill over, and then we would be limited because the parents would say, well, you can't suspend my daughter for something that happened, or you can't suspend my son for something that happened on the internet because it didn't happen in the school, or it didn't start at the school. And so we had to change the language so that we were in a better position to discipline the students when things like that started on the internet and it spilled over to the school. Some of this new generation is disrespect. Child, who you telling? I work with them. Child, who you telling they disrespectful? I believe that my kids' school always let me in without a pass because they're familiar with me. What if I went? Right. Just because they know who you are right now, they never know if somebody might have pissed you off. A teacher you might have just had an argument with a teacher and you come up there to fight the teacher for all they know. Like, just because you see me on a good day don't mean that I don't have that other side of me. And you know what I mean? But you are absolutely correct. The procedure should be followed all the time by everybody. There shouldn't be an exception because you never know. Because don't we hear that all the time? Oh, well, we never seen that side of them before. Oh, I never expected that they could do that. Oh, I never knew they had that in them. Don't we hear that all the time? So I know on one hand, we know people and we do this and do that. But then on the flip side, you don't want... you have to follow the procedure. And y'all, El Teddy, I don't know if he in the clouds or if he's still not home yet. But El Teddy was saying that, in his school, he was like, security is tight when he worked in Miami. But I'm saying I've worked in places where security was tight and I've worked in places where not so much. Now, when I worked at the charter school, hell, that thing was like Fort Knox. You wasn't getting up in there. Now, you were not getting up in there. Child. Which was good, but I'm just saying. Our school just last year updated the exterior doors to key card. Our school is over 40 years old and the doors have never been updated. Some wouldn't even close completely. Now, we do have a key card to get in, but if you're a parent or you're somebody visiting, what I'm saying is the way the security desk at my job is, it's a barrier. So if a parent comes in and hits a hard left, by the time the security guards gets from behind the big ass desk, that the parents are already upstairs. And yeah, they can get on the radio, but the parents are already upstairs. You know what I'm saying? We do have a security guard at the front door, though. It's not that there's not somebody there. I'm just saying, like in DCPS, they got a little old desk like this. They don't have that big old barrier. You know what I mean? It looks pretty. Like the desk is real nice. It's spacious. It's got a lot of room, but it's not conducive if you have to get up quickly and get to something or someone. Here he go. Hey, El Teddy. You, El Teddy, and others that work in the school system have the patience of Job because, baby... And that's the thing, Miss Creole, I really don't. El Teddy will tell you, I be cussing people out in my head every morning. I used to watch Up on Campus and I had no child in the school. I was just an alumni and knew all the teachers for years. Yeah, they would just let you walk right on in. You might have came up there on some revenge shit. Oh, you walk, okay, yeah. You might have came through there on some revenge shit one day. You never know. You might have had a nightmare and thought about that shop teacher that wouldn't let you make, I don't know, I was just making something up. And decided to go crazy. At my daughter's school last week, they had a parent attack a teacher and she got suspended for defending herself. I live in the burbs. Yeah, but the union, she'll be all right. Well, if the union is worth anything, she'll be all right. Let me put it that. Let me preface by saying that. If the union is worth anything, she'll be all right. I mean, they have to do that they have to do that while they're conducting the investigation. Once we renovated the school, I can't even walk up to the school without signing in 3 times. Yeah. Simone and Shawnetta bonding. Bonding in the chat. Oh, it's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. I got 52 people in here. Even you people in the skybox, if you guys are not already subscribed to Abby Reviews, please click that link. We are on our road to 1,000. We have Abby at over 400. We only have 500 and something to go. It sounds like a lot, but it's not. So we getting Abby to her 1,000, y'all. So all y'all in the skybox, if y'all would kindly just click the subscribe button for Abby Reviews. And I mean, of course, if you're not subscribed to me, please go ahead and subscribe while you're in here. Of course, if you're not already subscribed. I watched 2 parents fight because 2 students was fighting in the office. So sad. Because it was over a boy. Child. And that's the thing, like, we've had I've seen all of that. I mean, whatever you want, I've seen the situations, I've seen all of that. You know what I'm saying? El Teddy, I was telling them about the story today with Sierra from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Her daughter was jumped at the school, and a parent actually got into the school and got into the bathroom where the girls were beaten up or jump, whatever. And she actually became part of the fight. And we were talking about school safety and procedures and stuff like that. And I had just called your name when you dropped down and was like, hey. So I don't know if you heard that part or not. The kids came in defense of the teacher, and I had several parents offended her too. Yeah. 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 She'll probably be okay, Simone. I mean, if it really truly was self-defense and there are enough people that will, but they have to investigate. And I mean, it's just like anything else. It's just like if a cop or, whatever, while the investigation is going on, they got to pull her out while the investigation is going on. She'll, like I said, she may not even need the union if in fact it went down the way you said it went down, and there's plenty of witnesses and stuff like that. She probably it might not even get that far. But if it did get that far, then the union should be able to take care of her. How about when the counselor daughter wants to fight your baby over a boy? What? How about nobody fight over a boy? Can we do that? Let's just look at the bigger picture. Can none of us fight over a boy? Can we do that? Nobody fighting over a boy. I can honestly say I have never in my life fought over a boy or man. I can honestly say that has never occurred to me. It has never occurred to me to fight over no man. I promise you. Danny, are you still in the room? She said she might be in and out. I got to ask Danny if she's still in the room. If you're still in the room, say something, Danny, because I need to ask you a question. Sorry, I heard my phone. I have never fought over a man. I have fought a man. That doesn't surprise me, Abby. That doesn't surprise me. Me either. That's too much energy. Okay, Belize. Me either. That's right. Miss Creole, I know you ain't never fought over no man, child. I just feel it in my spirit about you. Feel it in my spirit. I hope the teachers union is better than the law, than the UAW. I said the law, the UAW. Again, now let me tell you something. It depends. I don't know a lot about Detroit. Well, you said in the suburbs, so that wouldn't be Detroit anyway. That wouldn't be the city of Detroit. I'm not familiar with when I worked in the union. Chicago's union was legendary. The woman that was running the union at the time in Chicago, oh my gosh, that woman was so awesome. So awesome. And then she got sick and she sort of, they lost some momentum. But baby, she was ready for oh boy. The former mayor of Chicago that worked for Obama. She was ready for him, honey. I never fought over a boyfriend, husband. If you want to stray by, exactly. I'm not fighting over the man. Say it again, Abby, okay? He was the problem, not her. So, exactly. That's how I feel about it too, child. Yeah, Chicago's teachers union. You talk about, see, that's some mob shit. Hey, Alicia Johnson. I never fought physically over a man. Either did some spiteful. Well, I never said I never did no spiteful shit. I just said I never fought her. Why your baby daddy, illegitimate child, beat your child up because his daddy do not want to claim? What? Hold on, Joyce. Hold on. Your baby daddy's illegitimate child beat your child up. Okay, because the daddy won't. Well, you know what? As much as I hate to say this, and I'm about to be politically incorrect for a moment, working in a inner city school for 10 years, we had a lot of those situations where you had kids in the same classroom who had the same daddies and different mamas, and the mamas didn't like each other because daddy was cheating. And that's how, honey, I could tell you that story. I could tell you I've had that situation more times, honey. I mean, we've had to change kids' schedules because of some neighborhood stuff, honey. Child. We have had some stuff, honey. Some stuff going on. Miss Creole. Abby, a little nair in his shampoo bottle, so he lost a couple of dreads. Busted out a window or two, slashed a couple of tires. Oh, Lord. I'm surprised at ReallyBTV you're not talking about your girl Whoopi News. Oh, you mean how she's going to be on season 2 of Picard? Is that what you're talking about? Because I already put that on my community tab. If that's what you're talking about. Now, if you're talking about something else, I don't know what you're talking about. But if that's what you're talking about, yes, honey. We talked about that earlier today in Abby's chat, though. When Abby was doing her Get Ready With Me, we talked about that earlier, about my girl Whoopi. Yes, and she was so happy. You see that smile? She was so happy. She said that was a really great experience for her being on that show. Crushed glass in his food. Okay, y'all. Y'all are incriminating yourself. Oh, my gosh. Not the glass in the food. Nah, I don't know if I should call the school and tell the counselor tomorrow. I must have missed the first part of that, Shawnette. Yes, Mr. Purple King. Yes. Not let the small intestines bleed a little bit. Hey, Jim Marie. Oh, a story time about the mamas and the pops. Honey. Okay. I can tell you one right now. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story time right now, okay? Now, y'all know I started teaching straight out of, almost, not straight out of college, but almost straight out of college. So I was young, and I never went to public school. I'm not saying that as a elitist thing. I'm just telling you for experience purposes. I went to Catholic school my whole life, right? So my first experience with public school was when I was teaching in public school. So a lot of stuff was naive to certain things, and I had to kind of learn. You know what I mean? Child. Parent-teacher conference. Parent-teacher conference. And the school that I went to was, the school that I taught at was one of the better junior high schools. Back then, they were junior high schools. And it was like the second top junior high school in the city. It was like one other school above us, and then we were the next. So, we had engaged parents. So when we had back to school night or parent-teacher conference or whatever, it was packed. Like I would have a line, like we used to have time limits for conferences. Like we got to keep it to 2 minutes because there's a line down the hall. Across the street from my school, there's like a big field. Cars would be parked all on the field because they ran out of parking on the street. Like it was like that. So, okay, packed. Parent-teacher conference. I had a student teacher next door to me. We have our classrooms or whatever. So, parent comes up the steps, and the parent saw the little girl before the parent saw the mama. So that little girl and instantly got an attitude. Now, mind you, she was with the dude. But the dude had a little outside baby. Now, mind you, these kids are in junior high. So whatever this affair was had happened 12 years ago, right? Well, I guess. The baby was conceived 12 years ago. Now, whether he was still sleeping with the other woman or not, I don't know. But the children were 12, 13 years old, right? Baby. She came up to the top of them steps. And mind you, it wasn't no Instagram, Twitter back then. You know what I mean? It was straight up, I'm going to call you and cuss you out, and we're going to be on the phone cussing each other out. Must have been some things had gone down, I guess, with him paying his child support or being active or whatever the situation might be, honey. She hit the top of them steps and saw that baby. And she was like, if the baby here, the mama here. Mama came out the bathroom. What you say on the phone, bitch? Mind you, I'm in my room having a conference with a parent. And I heard, I heard bitch, right? I said, what is going on? You know what I said, bitch? I said, I'm laughing thinking about this shit. I told the parent, I said, wait a minute, I'll be right back. By the time I came out my classroom, they was fighting. The man was trying to pull his wife, wife, girlfriend, whoever the one he was still with. He trying to pull her. Another male teacher trying to pull the other lady. You had another teacher trying to pull the kids into the classroom so they wouldn't see their mamas fighting. Oh, Lord. And they was like, because, it wasn't a regular school day, so we only would have like one security guard just in case. We didn't have like our full security staff. And the one security guard that was there that night, he must have pulled the short straw because he was the old man. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the one that just was like 6 months away from retirement, right? Like I'm just here to get my pension. I'm just here to retire. What? Here he come running down the stairs. I said, honey, that thing was ugly. They had to call the police. People had to make police reports. The kids were still in the other classroom with the teacher. It was a mess, honey. Like Abby said, it was on site. It was on site, honey. And I think that was my first year teaching. I don't think that was my first parent-teacher conference. I don't think it was the first one, but that was my first year teaching. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? Child. Oh my gosh. Ooh, hey, Miss Chanel. How you doing, boo? Hey, Shauna. Child. It was a mess. It was. I felt bad. I really did. Like, I really felt. I felt so bad for them kids. Like, needless to say, we had to shut down damn back to school. We had to shut the parent-teacher conference down because, well, at least on my floor, they were like, if you need to see any of the following teachers, you want to just sign, a sheet and they'll contact you because, like, it was so much chaos on my floor. Like, they didn't even want any more parents up there until they were able to figure it all out. Because, again, mind you, these are neighborhood folk. So they live in the neighborhood. All it was going to take was for somebody else in the building to know one of them, and it'd be a whole nother fight all over again. Again, this was before everybody had a cell phone. I mean, cell phones existed, but they weren't as common as they are now. Like, everybody just didn't have a cell phone. But again, it was a neighborhood school. So because we had the neighborhood kids, and then we had the, for lack of a better word, the tag program. So it was a tag program within our school, but we still had neighborhood kids in the school. Child. And that's what my principal was worried about. My principal was like, all it's going to take is for one of their friends to roll up on the situation, and it's going to be all over again. It's going to be a whole nother fight all over again. Child, that thing was a whole mess. You hear me? A whole mess. Well, thank you as a teacher for not changing my profession. I left teaching for a couple of years. I went back though. Well, I was still in education. I just wasn't in a school. Like when I worked at the union, I worked for the teachers union. I worked as an advocate for a couple of years. But I came back. Child, who are these people in my El Teddy voice? Child, hell, El Teddy know them people too. I'm sure he got a couple of those stories his damn self, but child, that thing was a whole mess. One of the kids, they ended up transferring one of the kids out to school. And I felt bad because I said, now the kid gets punished because the parents don't know how to damn act. Because that kid had friends, they liked their teachers, they had their class, you know what I'm saying? So the kid gets punished because the parents don't know how to act. A mess, okay? Oh, Lord have mercy, y'all. Child. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. But I want to thank y'all for coming through. Once again, let me get all my announcements out the way. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, check out my girl, Abby. You can check out Jaded Nerd. He was in here a little bit earlier. You can check out El Teddy. Oh, shut up, El Teddy. Retrograde, Lord. Retro Babe. Have you been uploading things on your channel, boo? We can send people over there. What grade do I teach? High school. I really don't, y'all. I really do not have that much patience. I really don't. Chocolate Bay said he been looking for the Chocolate Bay. I've been looking for this Shondo too. Maybe we need to go hang out together and go look for some Shondo. Between the two of us, he'll either swing left or he'll swing right. One of us will get lucky. I just cracked myself up with that one. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Creole. She dropped all my information in the chat. You guys can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on the Twitter. You have my email. Feel free to reach out. And as always, you see my Cash App. It is not required, but is appreciated. Y'all see, I have my Heat of the Night donation still working, y'all. Because we're going to get some. Let me tell y'all, when I get my Heat of the Night season 1, I'm going to order it this weekend. I might review it like it's a new show. Philadelphia detective Virgil Tibbs comes to town to bury his grandmother and realizes that she left him a home. He decides to stay and teach these small town cops how they do it in the big city. Yeah, somebody. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That was rude. I don't mean to be picking my teeth in front of y'all. They said do it. I'm gonna do an Alexander Rogers style. I'm just gonna talk while I watch the episode. I'm gonna watch the episode and talk while we watch it. El Teddy need to do a story time. Maybe that'll be our topic Maybe we'll do. Maybe I don't know. We haven't discussed our topic for Sunday. Maybe that'll be our. I mean, for this weekend. I don't know if we're gonna do the show on Sunday or Saturday, but maybe that'll be our topic for this weekend. We'll talk about school safety, and maybe we'll tell some anecdotes about situations like that. You can laugh about them now, but honey, child. Oh Lord. Well, thank everybody for coming through, you guys. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself. I'm glad that we had a little mini mukbang and we talked a little bit about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Y'all even got me to give y'all a little story time. Y'all better shout out to Jen Marie. She got me to give y'all a little story time, honey. And I'm gonna get ready to get myself together to watch. I'm gonna get my trash together, and then I'm gonna watch because I told y'all tomorrow's trash day, so I gotta finish putting up the wipe down my table, find my mouse. That's the first thing I need to do is find my damn mouse. Wipe down the table, get all my trash together for tomorrow so I can relax the rest of the evening. And Lord, I'm in Mississippi. I see those types of folks everywhere. Some of them still act like they show. You talking about heat of the night? Child. Yeah. But yes, do my watch and review. I might, y'all, because I'm gonna order season 1 this weekend. I might have to do that just for y'all. I'm gonna have to do that just for y'all. But yeah, you guys. So I'm gonna be doing my Chasing Dallas tonight, and I'm sorry, I just got a text that made me go, huh? Anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. These people, y'all know they always be cutting up in the group chat. Let me get off of here. But I will talk to y'all later, though. Seriously, though. Thank you guys for everything. You know what? We might tomorrow night, a panel for Chasing Dallas tomorrow night for Friday night. We might. I don't think I have anything to do Friday night. That's sad that my Friday nights are just empty like that. I mean, I could hang out if I wanted to, but I do have stuff to do Saturday. So, all right, y'all. But Simone, I will let you know. The answer is if I'm home tomorrow night, we'll try to put something together. I have to see what everybody else is getting into. And I have a new content creator that I'm going to reach out to, a YouTuber, I should say, that I'm going to reach out to who reviews Chasing Dallas. And I've been dropping in his chat and stuff. And I'm going to see if he wants to come on to the panel. Anyway, all right, you guys. Thank you. And I will talk to y'all later. A mukbang and review. Okay, we can work on that. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.